Hello world, hello YouTube land, me again, another review. This time I'm going to be doing Ghosted number 1. It's an independent comic from Image. I picked this up because it seems to be about haunted houses and ghosts and stuff, and I'm a bit of a sucker for that. I like Hammer horror films and the old Universal, Frankenstein and Dracula and the Mummy, that sort of thing. So I picked it up. I don't always expect too much from independents. I know that because they're independent you'd expect them to be cutting edge and revolutionary, but that's not necessarily the case all the time. I feel that lots of people working for the independents, the writers in particular, they sort of play it safe. I think they want to have careers in the comic book industry, and they want to work for Marvel and DC. So they produce these pretty lame, tame, by the numbers stories, hoping that they'll get a gig working for Marvel and DC. So yeah, they're not quite as revolutionary as you might expect independent comics. This one, I'm not saying that is revolutionary, because it isn't really, but it's a lot of fun. So I'll give it a quick review here. Right, as is usual in my comic reviews, there will be spoilers throughout, and I'll briefly go through what goes on in the comic and give you an overall impression of what I thought. Right, this one starts out with a bang. There's the protagonist of the entire narrative there. His name is Jackson T. Winters. He's in jail, and you see that scene behind. There's some poor chap being raped in a prison cell. So if you want to make an impact, do something like that, I guess. It's pretty horrible. This Jackson's understandably a bit depressed about being in a jail such as that. Here's a quote from him. The only thing that gets me through this is the reminder that someday I'm going to die. So the only thing he's got to look forward to whilst in jail is being dead. Not nice, is it? Luckily for him though, there's a prison breakout staged by this lady here, the Black Widow type, and her name is Anderson Lake. Anderson Lake is working for a collector called Marcus Schrecken. And next time we see Jackson, he's waking up in the collection room with this Marcus Schrecken with this Anderson Lake hovering above him. The reason he's been broken out of jail by this rich collector is because the rich collector wants him to steal a ghost, and it looks like Jackson's the top man for this job for some reason. But where is this ghost that he wants him to steal? The ghost is in a mansion called the Trask Mansion. And the Trask Mansion was the old home of a pretty nutty family called the Trask family. Lots of murders and stuff going on there, so they assume there's going to be lots of ghosts. The mansion's going to be knocked down in 2 weeks, and that's why he's been broken out of prison. Right, so the collector, Marcus Schrecken, asks this Jackson whether or not he wants to do it, and he's basically saying, what choice have I got? I can do that. I'll go back to jail. But we see a bit of his incendiary personality really when he smacks the rich collector. There's a really good quotation here. You feel that? It's pain. That's all there is. Pain, then death. So he's not a believer in ghosts. But he takes a gig anyway because he doesn't want to go back to jail, quite understandably. Right, next we have this Jackson chap collecting a team to help him on his mission to get this ghost for the collector. The usual oddballs and weirdos and as you'd expect, but quite interesting characters he gets for his team. Then we have this fantastic, there you go, you can see that 2-page spread. That's the Trask house, that's the haunted mansion where this Jackson chap and his group of oddball friends are going to try to catch a ghost for this rich collector. So fantastic artwork there, haunted house, my sort of thing really. Coming near to the end of the comic yet. They ask the psychic's name is Edzia Wozniak, do you see anything yet? She has a big grin on her face as she's going into the house, and she says, no, nothing yet. And you see that there's spirits everywhere. So really, a good end. They've just gone into the haunted house, and there's spirits everywhere. I can see a Grim Reaper there. They look quite menacing, quite malevolent spirits, lots of teeth and lashing, so not nice Casper type spirits. We've got some pretty evil spirits here, so lots of potential for gruesomeness in the next issue, which is out in August. Right, my overall opinions. Let me see. I've got my notes here. I just want to say I love the paper. I know that's not important, but it's quality paper. The protagonist, this Jackson chap, is quite interesting. The dialogue is fantastic. The writer Joshua Williamson does a really good job with that. It's a simple story, like I said at the beginning. It's not revolutionary, but it's a lot of fun. If you like old style horror comics, you'll probably like this. You know. And it's the old haunted house thing. You've got a group of people together in a haunted house. So they're nothing particularly original, but you know, if that floats your boat, if you like these old haunted house type comics with fantastic art, great dialogue, then yeah, this is the one for you. Pick it up. It's Ghosted #1. It's out now. Image Comics. Yeah, I'll give it a strong 7.5 out of 10. Check it out. See ya.